spending time and sleepless nights thinking of ideas and obsessive editing of every single verse and line and trying to say it exactly how it happened and how you mean it. Going through all that and then having you stand here on day one of this album's life and seeing your smiling faces and seeing you mouthing the words because you memorized them already. I love you so much. I can't say it enough. One of the things about this album that I'm really proud about was sort of a happy accident. I ended up writing this song, actually every song on the album alone. That's something that happened just by circumstance. Like, you know, I'd be on a tour bus at 3 in the morning in Montana driving down the highway and I'd get this idea and there's no co-writer to call, so I would just write it then. And things like that kept happening. So this album is something that I'm proud of for a lot of reasons, but one of them is that I've never written an entire album on my own before. You know, songwriting is my favorite thing. Storytelling. It's all what makes life make a little more sense to me. And songwriting is funny because sometimes it takes the tiniest little subtle thing, this little moment in your day, to inspire a song that, fortunately enough for me, you guys end up memorizing and applying to your lives. And the fact that you let me into your lives makes me so happy. But for example, these little moments that happen in my life that inspire songs, they can be something very simple. Like, for example, with this song, there was this guy who put his arm around me when we were sitting by the water.
Working part-time, waiting tables. Left a small town, never looked back. I was a flight risk with the fear of falling, wondering why we bother with love if it never lasts. I say, can you believe it? As we're lying on the couch, the moment I can see it, yes, yes, I can see it now. You remember we were sitting there by the water. You put your arm around me for the first time. You made a rebel of a carelessness, careful daughter. You are the best thing that's ever been mine. Fast forward and we're taking on the world together. And